Hello my friends and my cheerleaders. I just wanted to take a few minutes here to say hello to everybody and to thank you for all the encouragement that I've been receiving through emails and letters and phone calls and such, and I really appreciate it. I really need your encouragement because of this tough battle that we're going through to try to bring more information about soft dinosaur cells to the general public and to the scientific community. And here you see me holding a test tube, and I don't know if you can make it out there in the bottom, but this is a test tube full of dinosaur soft cells, soft bone osteocytes down here at the bottom of the test tube. And I'm really proud of this because this represents about 8 weeks worth of work. First collecting the bone specimen that I want to work with. In this case we're working with Nanotyrannus, and processing that bone specimen in the weak acid that you've heard so much about, and then collecting these cells and washing them and washing them and washing them. They have to be washed multiple times in order to be free of that weak acid, the EDTA, which would otherwise crystallize on them. And so this is no small amount of work here, and I'm very excited because I'm hoping to be able to thin section these cells actually and stain them with a stain that would reveal any nuclear material, any DNA or RNA that would be inside of these cells. So I'm going to very gently return this to the wet lab because this represents a lot of work, and I need to be highly protective of it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that test tube has been put back in a safe place, which I'm really glad about because, as I say, that's a lot of work that we've done, and I need to protect that highly because it also represents the best opportunity that I have to thin section these cells and show the inner workings of them, if at all possible. Now, I wanted to take a few minutes because once again I've had several people make some wonderful donations to the GoFundMe page, and I thank you for those donations. They're very important because without those donations this work could not continue. And so I wanted to thank several people here personally for taking the time and making the effort to donate. Daniel Richardson donated $100 to the GoFundMe Soft Cells Dinosaur Project. Thank you so much. Stephen Farnell donated $63. Thank you, Stephen. Joel Howe donated $50. Thank you so much. And Phil Morgan, $20. And I thank you so much for those donations because, as I say, without your financial support, this is a very expensive laboratory to run and maintain and to keep running. And so in order to keep these machines running and keep me in the laboratory, it's very expensive. Now, I wanted to point out something else to you here. This is a box full of dinosaur books that the book that we've published, Old Stretchy the Dinosaur Cell and the Adventure of the Triceratops Horn. And as you know, we've offered to give this book away to people who are interested in the Bible, who are interested in creation science, who might be on the fence a little bit and may not really know what they believe. And so we've offered to give this book away to anybody that's in that position, and certainly friends and neighbors that you might know that might not know the Lord and might be struggling because of the way science has disproven the Bible. And so we're committed to giving our book away. It's fully illustrated and it has tons of pictures of the beautiful soft bone cells like I showed you that test tube full of. Well, this book has plenty of pictures of the soft bone cells, and we want to give this away as an opportunity for people to learn about this and maybe to accept the fact that Genesis really is a history book about the original life on earth, Adam and Eve, our ancestors, on down to us modern people today. And so here's a box full of about 70 of our old Stretchy the Dinosaur Bone Cell books that's going to the Arizona Origins Science Association group in Arizona, because they've committed to give these books, to put these books in the hands of people who might be on the fence or might be searching, might be looking for answers in science which supports the Bible. And so we're making these available to them for free of charge. We're not even charging them for postage. And this is about a 25-pound box full of books. So, but this costs money, folks. This comes out of our pockets to produce these books, to package them up, and to send them off. And we've given away maybe 150, 200 books to date with our offer. And so we would love to have your prayers. We need prayer partners who will come alongside us and work with us, seeking the Lord's face in prayer, to have the resources to be able to do this as often as we can. And so won't you please join us as prayer partners. Pray for me. Pray for my health. I've had some health struggles recently. Pray for the laboratory, that it will continue to run as well as it's running right now. Pray for my time, that I might have the time to collect test tubes full of dinosaur soft cells and then to thin section them. And pray most of all that I can get this published in the open scientific literature, which is most important. And so thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your prayers, and thank you for your support. And please tell everybody you can about soft tissue and dinosaur bones, because if the dinosaur bones that are in the fossil record are full of soft tissue, they cannot be old. They must be young. And if they're young, then the deposits are young. If the deposits are young, then the earth must be young. And then we understand, because of that Genesis is a real book of history about our ancestors Adam and Eve, and how they sinned against God. They turned away from God. God drove them out of the garden, but He provided that perfect sacrifice in the person of Jesus that we too can turn to as our hope in time of need. And boy, we all need Jesus, don't we? We need Him more than ever. And so I would urge you to don't wait another day. If you have not kneeled down and talked to Jesus, just talk to Him like you're talking to me right now, and tell Him that you need Him, and He will give you that gift of eternal life. So that's what this is all about. That's what this science is all about. It's not about puffing ourselves up and looking important to the world. This is about preaching the gospel and letting people know that there is a Creator out there who loves them, who died for them, and who's waiting to accept them into heaven for all of eternity. So thank you for your support and your help, and we desperately need it, and we gladly thank you for it. And God bless you.